Dropped out of school when I was three. I barely can't see.
Superpowers activated. I'm buttoned up. Look, I did a reaction. The Last Emperor. Zach Della Roca. Did I say it right? I don't know, y'all will correct me. And KRS-One on a song together. I think it was called CIA, Criminals in Action or something like that. And I actually liked it, the Last Emperor verse almost as better than the other two. And I'm a big KRS fan. Zach, my new friend Zach, I just got hip to him this year, but I'm loving everything I heard from him. I'm not hip to Last Emperor at all. I know y'all can kill me, man. Fake hip hop head, but I'm not hip to the Last Emperor like that. But I'm like, whoa, I gotta hear more from him. Like ASAP. And I told y'all I was gonna do it. Y'all drop Secret Wars. Y'all say he been killing it for a while, man. I just been slacking. Okay, it's time to wake up. For real, man. Let's hear this, man.
What if I had the power to gather all of my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies? Inconceivable, unbelievable, yet as wild as it seems. The Emperor and Stan Lee would coach the two opposing teams. Keep it clean, no bats, no gas, guns, or interference. Comic book characters would go head up with raw lyrics. Now I take whoever might be on break from doing tours and have them sign up for the Last Emperor Secret War. Sure, for that kind of capacity, we need a crazy large arena that might stretch from West Philadelphia to East Medina. Now if I'm able, I'll put it on pay-per-view through my label and give free tickets to my neighborhood bums with no cable. Yeah, that sounds fat. Now that we squared away the propositions, let's begin with the ultimate tough man competition. Set it off, it's the fight of the century. KRS and Professor X will battle each other mentally with rhymes. These two team captains waste no time. Charles Xavier tried to invade the mighty Chris Parker's mind. He shot a cerebral probe at Chris's mind and he missed it. Professor X gets taken out by the Blastmaster's metaphysics. Round two, new fight, word to...
Man, this is hard. This is different and hard. I had to pause because I'm so invested and want to hear the rest of this so bad. This is like the difficulty. I don't think people understand. Like, you had to just sit there, start with a pen and a piece of paper and try to do something like this. It will take you 2 years. The difficulty level is high on this one to tie it all together and make it make sense and sound good like this. Oh my God. I'm loving this more than I thought I would.
Professor X gets taken out by the Blastmaster's metaphysics. Round two, new fight, word to life, you gotta see this. Locked in Mortal Kombat is Doctor Strange and the Genius. Yeah, son, he's no match, let that grafted wizard have it. My liquid sword slasher straight through Doctor Strange's match. Another one down, and now the score is 2-0. By words from the Genius, and he's still my rhyming hero. Now the next battle was conducted in a rough-like manner, specifically between Reggie Noble and Dr. David Banner. Or should I say the Incredible Hulk when he's amped off the gamma. But Reggie Noble soon became the Incredible Redman and slammed him. You know how Redman gets when his adrenaline starts pumping. He started skitzing in the ring, so then the Thing tried to jump in. Ben Grimm leaps into the ring and at the Redman he lunges. But Reggie Noble dropped him with 2 Brick City punches. Rhymes by the bunches, bums get dirty in the Middle Eastern dungeons. Ready to set this like Detective Columbo in his hunches. Now while the refs clean out the ring cause the last fight was so intense, let's do this live interview with a brother named Common Sense.
Yeah, it's Common Sense. A nice man tried to freeze me, so I took him to Chicago and told him to take it easy. He couldn't see me with my Applejack hat and high tops, Colossus and Cyclops. I got no idea why not. So look at Common Sense, yo, that last album was tight. Let me get back into the ring and evaluate the next fight.
Now the next fight had to be the craziest.
I gotta bring it up since I never did no Common on this channel. Common is the most underrated rapper of all time to me. Like, niggas don't know how much I fuck with Common, and like I see things and get things that other people don't get. Like, I think he's the most slept on. The nigga Common is the fucking truth. No cap.
Let me get back into the ring and evaluate the next fight. Now the next fight had to be the craziest of all times. We got Dr. Octopus
versus the mighty Buster Rhymes.
Doc Ock versus Buster? Man, that stuff is dead. He'll get his 8 arms ripped off going up against the dread.
Ha, now Dr. Octopus, who you think you grabbing? The guard can never so you know it will never happen. Lyrically making me sleepy. You need a nap when I slap you with my dread.
Reds, lights out. You kiss the Before my eyes, I see the demise of another superhero. Next up, we got Roscos in the box with Magneto. Now anything goes when Magneto battles foes, but Roscos had him shivering, delivering ultramagnetic blows. Magneto is now deceased, and a wise man once said it best. The sun rises in the east, but they can still set it in the west. Now with all these heroes down, Stan Lee refuses to surrender. He got stormed from the X-Men as if I couldn't match the gender. Stan Lee shouts, hey yo Stan, you best to chill. There's no match for Storm. I guess he's never heard of Lauryn Hill. Now we all know Storm controls the temperature and weather. Started running off at the lip and El Book was like, whatever. She just got home from tour, a bit too tired to spar. So she clocked Storm over the head with my man Wyclef's guitar. All silence ceased, out of nowhere comes the beast. Versus J. Rue the Damager, the black prophet from the east. Release rhymes that would pound you into the ground, there'll be no round two. Another victory for hip-hop by the dirty rotten scoundrels. Now the underground sewer system that lies deep below the ring is where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and DOS Effects both do their thing. Leonardo and Donatello, they well know that we can do this. So kickity crazy crazy, hit them both with roll. Now Raphael and Michelangelo, those two other sewer brothers, book smacked them with the DOS Effects logo, the manhole cover. Whether you're plant or animal, vegetable or miggity mineral, before you step to DOS Effects, you best be hard like a criminal. Sending you back to ringside just when you thought it was over. Late entry into the competition, come G.I. Joe and Cobra, mercenaries and soldiers. G.I. Joe was rolling thick, so I got the military of hip-hop, aka the boot camp click. Worked for 3 for 96 in the midst of all these troops. I can see General Buckshot going toe-to-toe with Duke. Salute the captain when it comes to rapping, cause now we know who's hard. Catching wreck like stealing tech up against the Crimson Guard. Charging after you, smashing you, metaphorically bashing you. The entire Joe team is OGC and Rock the Irrational. Then all of a sudden I hear this real loud crack.
The military Punisher, Big Rock just broke roadblocks.
By now Stan Lee and his team are ripped apart at the seams. His last resort was Weapon X from Canada, Wolverine. You know the routine, his claws can rip rappers for days.
When it comes to Method Man, aka Johnny Blaze, Wolverine you can't hang. Winter Cal does his thing, paralyze you with the venom from the Method Man's fang.
Now in the final hour, as the stratosphere gets darker, the last battle is between Nasir Jones and Peter Parker. Nasty Nas the halftime headringer versus your web slinger. Illmatic versus radioactive in a rotten apple with a dead linger. He made Peter Parker curse the day that spider ever bit him, and gave him a copy of the brand new LP it was written. These are my secret wars, not yours, ask the Beyonder. My prelude like Hondas to produce dead bodies like Rwanda. Now to all up and coming MCs, I got a question. If I made a Secret Wars Part 2, would your name even be mentioned? Would you make the final cut? I'll make the nicest give their titles up. Writing rhymes / fighting crimes like the Blue Falcon and Dino Mutt. Just stick around for the next battle / adventure. And if you happen to see Stan Lee, tell him the last emperor sent you.
Okay, I'm gonna give this song the proper respect like no one else can. First of all, that's one of the best songs ever. That's one of the best hip hop songs ever made. This is coming from somebody who's not a Last Emperor fan. I'm not even hip to the guy. I only heard one song from him. That's this. The other song that he was featured on. That was the most creative song I ever heard in my life. That song is difficult to do. Like, it's hard to emphasize with people who don't write raps and try to use their brain to come up with these things to make it sound good, to tie it together to make it make sense. That's impossible. The people he named, it was perfect. Nas versus Spider-Man. Busta Rhymes versus Dr. Octopus. What it was, a Red Man versus Magneto or something like that. It's just like, man, that was actually ridiculous. I gotta give props to the Last Emperor for that, man. Like, I almost wish he can see this because, man, you deserve a lot of credit for that. I'm sorry, man. Like, dang. I wish I can just talk to this guy. I gotta talk to this guy somehow, man. I gotta give you credit for that. That is one of the best songs in hip hop history to me, in my opinion. I'm sorry. If you disagree, you just disagree. I could care less. You deserve credit in 2020 for that. I know that song was made a long ass time ago, but you still deserve to be getting credit today for that one. That is magnificent. That is a 10 out of 10 song, if not 11 out of 10 song. That is ridiculous in every aspect. I have nothing bad to say about not 1 millisecond of that song. Last Emperor. I apologize for not knowing nothing about you. I'm a fake hip hop head, obviously. I'm exposed. But I'm getting there, the channel, the homies. Y'all gonna get me where I need to be. I have to do more Last Emperor. Now the bar is set high. I'm pretty sure nothing else y'all request is gonna be that high. But I respect everything for what it is. So I gotta hear more from him. Like I'm mind blown. I'm gonna end this and listen to that a couple more times. Like I'm mind blown, man. I don't know if it's just me. If you feel how I feel, let me know in the comments. If you think I'm exaggerating, let me know in the comments. I just want to see what other people think it is because he deserves credit for this, man. I might have to follow this nigga on. I might have to make a Twitter and tweet this nigga. Like, man, bottom line, man, you deserve a lot of credit. That's what I'm trying to say. That was excellent, man. That was crazy, man. 100 more reactions I gotta do today. Starting now.